Hi, kindergartners. Mrs. Boydston here. Today we're going to read a new story that talks about where things come from in nature. In fact, the title of our book is Look Where It Is From. And it's a very simple book to read. But before we read it, I'm going to ask you some questions. And if you can answer it, say the answer and give yourself a thumbs up. And if you don't know the answer, shrug like, I don't know. And then make sure you listen closely to that page so you can figure out what the answer is. Do you know the answers to these questions? Where does bread come from? I hope you know that one after reading the story for the last 3 days. How about rope? Do you know what rope comes from? Popcorn? You can probably figure that one out. Paper. Some of you might know where paper comes from. In fact, I saw some videos on how to make paper out of recycled paper. How about glass? Where does glass come from? And these two I love. How about chocolate? Where does chocolate come from? And finally, how about ice cream? All right, we're going to read a very simple book together, but let's see if you can learn some stuff here. Where is it from? By Ellen Dalton. Look where it is from. Look where bread is from. You probably remembered that. Most bread is from wheat. Look where rope is from. Rope comes from plants as well. You need the fibers to make the rope. Look where popcorn is from. Of course, it's corn. So it's a certain kind of corn that's been dried. Look where paper is from. How many of you knew that paper was from trees? That's one reason we're trying to be careful not to use too much paper, because we don't want to use up all of our trees. We also know that we need the trees for oxygen. Look where glass is from. Do you know what that is? It's sand. Did you know that glass is made out of sand? It's a fascinating process. What do you suppose they have to do to sand to turn it into glass? It needs to have a lot of heat. That's part of it. Look where chocolate is from. Chocolate comes from beans, cocoa beans. Now there's a lot of other things that are also added, like sugar and some sort of fat, but you have to have those cocoa beans to make the chocolate. And finally, where is this from? Where is ice cream from? Do you know? It's from dairy. It's from milk. That's correct. Well, remember, you can always go back and turn the video off and read the story yourself, or you can go to the Happy Crab page and find all of the decodable readers for this week. Thanks for joining me, kindergartners.